Well, hello. Alright, story time. How to put this? About I'm gonna say 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. And, basically, here's the story. So basically, my tumor would be right here, and it messed up my voice and my thinking in a way. So it kind of, messed me up, I guess. And so it also messed up how I thought, like, mobilely, like math and stuff like that, and it made me worse throughout the time of surgeries and chemo and stuff. It also messed up my eyes too, which my eyes were already bad. It's just got worse, I guess. They could have removed it all, cause it was closer to right here. But more surgeries made it onto my spinal area right here, and I could have got killed. First time doing chemo, 2015, February 26th. At first it wasn't that terrible, and then the next morning I got really sick and threw up everywhere. But other than that, the chemo really wasn't that bad on me. I went through it like normal and basically just went through it. I believe this is the day before I got surgery the first time on my head. They kind of shaved off my whole hair and basically cut me right here first, and then they did more later in the process of removing the tumor. So where the stitches or staples are was where this scar is right here, and then they cut it and then glued it and then stapled it. It was really painful, honestly. But after that, I slept for like a while. Probably, I had like a major headache, like every day. I still do. Then I had like vomiting and really bad bathroom issues where I constantly had to use the restroom and stuff like that. And yeah, like it was a lot. This was about a month later when I got home from the doctors. The scar was right here. My hair started disappearing from the chemo, and the chemo was first, and then the radiation was last, which was the best part. Was the radiation. The scars, they started to itch when the hair started coming out, and then it felt like a big rash all over my head, and then it was terrible. Like, your hair kept on falling out, your eyebrows and eyelashes and armpit hair and everything that you had hair on you, it started falling off, and then more of that started falling off, and then your nails started to fall out and stuff, and it was gross. Yeah, and then this was like my week back at home. I got sick on the way home a lot. Had to stop at parking lots and throw up, and I don't remember that much. Like, I think we pulled over, got sick, and then had to sit there for like a whole while because the people got mad because I threw up on their parking lot. Yeah, and then wait for more, and there should be some more pictures. So this is my radiation mask I had to wear every time I took radiation. They nailed it onto or like twisted it onto the board that I'm sitting on or laying on, and then they moved me around like for a long time and shot lasers like right here, like the side of my head, and then like one right here and one right here, and at times it was terrible because it got really cold in there, but they played some good music and the people were nice. I'm gonna say about like a whole 3 months I had to do radiation, and then when I got out of there I had to do another surgery on the back of my head that put like a tube in me, and basically that was supposed to go to my brain, to my bladder, which built, if my brain built up fluid I'd pee it out, which was gross the first time it happened, but something happened with my like bathroom issue and it kind of like made it slanted and my whole left side of my body went numb. Then I went back to the hospital, got it removed or repositioned, and yeah, like it hurt. Missed Thanksgiving. Well, I went to Thanksgiving, had to leave Thanksgiving back to the hospital just to get us repositioned and sit there until like a while, then go to rehab and relearn how to walk and talk and count and stuff like that. It was a lot, but it wasn't that difficult. Pretty much, it was difficult staying away from home and trying to stay normal and stuff like that. So yeah, like even though like cancer made things different for me, I still had a lot of friends and support that helped me. I learned a lot of things when I was doing that process and stuff, and I learned how to draw, which I still knew how to draw. It's just like got a little bit better quickly for some reason. And then with brain cancer, it gave me a disability. They called it traumatic brain injury, which is a different story. But like, I was put in a program, and I went to college for 2 years. Graduated recently, April 2019. I majored in illustration, where I hope one day I will get a job with what I want to do, and I want to become a comic illustrator or a cartoonist, or just basically anything to do with art. Other than that, surgeries were really stressful, and knowing that it could come back or it would come back, or possible chance that if the tumor is there still it could possibly move, or stuff like that. The doctors told me that it was going to give me depression and anxiety and stuff like that, and I feel that right now. So just to know that even though you have cancer, even though it might take you out and stuff like that, there's always a chance that it will help you in the long run and let you experience it and then live longer, or like, I don't know, you could tell your story later on and talk about it like I'm doing, or how many other people has been doing it and stuff like that. And yeah, like, even though it was hard, I liked it. Not liked it like that, but like it was a good, weird, but a fun, long experience that could have turned bad, but with faith and stuff, it got better. And now I have to deal with like going there every once a year and like getting MRIs and still taking the medicine for it, and constant headaches still, which really sucks. You know, yeah, like if you're ever having like thoughts of like cancer and stuff, get it diagnosed and just take it slow and don't take it fast, and don't overthink it and hope it's not gonna, or think it's not gonna help or anything. Just at least try to have hope and stuff like that. So the end of the story is just try to live life as it should be. Don't take it for granted, even though there's everything that can stop you from doing what you're wanting to do, or stopping you for whatever reason. Don't let it change you. You know, like it changed me a lot, but like I'm still who I am, and issues that happens could go away and fix everything or whatever. My main issue was when I was all bald and had the scars on my head. I'll hear people all over the store like saying that I looked like a crackhead, or I did drugs, or I look like I could be stealing stuff and stuff like that, and it really hurt, you know. It was terrible, you know. But like, they didn't know what I was going through. I didn't want to tell them, because then that'll make me feel weird and possibly make them joke about it, which happened a lot at school too. A lot of things happen. A lot of things. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment for more. Keep watching. There might be some more stories or more games or anything. Don't know yet. Really been busy with just life, you know. But yeah, subscribe and like, and comment for information or for other things to upload.